volatile keyword. Let's create a scenario that we can use volatile to solve. So let's see we have two thread. Thread 1 gonna add element to a list of strings, okay, and thread 2 will keep checking, okay, the list size. And if the size is greater than 0, so at the very beginning the list is empty. So after the thread 1 add element to this list, then the size will be 0, and then we're gonna quit. Okay, so we're gonna exit the thread 2, the run method. So in this case, as you can see, both threads are sharing a list of string. So if we don't use volatile, there could be a possibility that the list is copied from thread to thread. So basically they are working on their own cache instead of share the same memory location. So that is to see if they are using their own cache, then thread 1 add to the list, but the new element won't be populated to the copy in the thread 2, which is at the cache level, which is hidden from our code. So let's firstly create two classes. Okay, first one is thread A. Let's extend thread class, and we're gonna have a list of string. We're gonna pass this list into this class, and we're gonna have a constructor. All right, and then we're gonna have override the run method, which is here. Okay. So for this one, we're gonna just simply string list.add a new element. Okay, anything is okay. Let's just add A. All right, that's our first thread, and then we're gonna just copy this class. Okay, add thread B, and then same. It will take a input of string list in the constructor, and then in the run method, we will have an infinite loop to keep checking, right? So if the string list dot size is greater than 0, then we can, let's just firstly print out something. Okay, hello, and then we do return. Okay, so this return is return from the return run method, so that's the exit of this run. All right, now if we create the two thread object, let's just call it A, and the thread B, let's call it B, and we need an input, which is our list of string. So let's just call it like just a list. Go to new array list, and then we pass the list to both of them, so as they are having the constructor. So we just basically use the same object for both threads. All right, now we need to make sure that they start in the correct order. Let's start the B first, and then we quickly sleep for like 100 milliseconds, and then we start A, right? Because A is trying to add elements to the list, so we just want it to start a little bit later. All right, so now if we run the code, and as you can see, our program is keep running here without exiting, without print out hello, right? Means that this thread B is keep running here without exiting, because the size of the string list is forever 0. So that's why the hit condition never got hit. And to prove that, let's just stop this, and we can add a volatile keyword, okay, here. So that basically is to tell this class that, okay, this field need to be written directly from the main memory instead of the cache in the CPU level. All right, so this should be get from the main memory. Why? Is because now other thread is trying to alter this value, And if you don't directly read it to the most recent value, then your check will fail probably, right? So now we have the volatile keyword here, and then we run the code, and then you can see the code can exit properly. All right, so we have a hello, and it returns successfully. It means that this check is true, right? So the size is greater than 0. So this is the proof that this volatile keyword actually can work. Okay, make the field to be read from the main memory. Okay, so but how about like other fields? Like how about this one, right? Because this is a write, so this is update. So usually for update, it will directly flush the cache, so there's no issue. And how about here? Okay, this one. So this is just like a local variable, which is a reference of the current object. It won't have any operation. Basically, we just pass this reference to 2 different threads. So this one matters most because we're going to use this reference directly here for the check. Okay, so if we put volatile here, which is impossible because volatile can only be put in front of instance variable. So this is a local variable. We cannot put this volatile here, okay, because this belongs to the current thread. And here, this one belongs to the class object, right? So if we put volatile here, okay, so it won't work because this one, again, it never have this issue. So it will just reproduce the same issue here. Only volatile in front of the field that we're going to check. Okay, we're going to read, and this read could be not updated or the not most recent updated one. So that is why volatile keyword need to be put here. All right, that's it. Thank you.